I mean, like, what the fuck?
Activated. Analyzing. Update complete.
After having the oddest dream, Captain Jarrell was awoken by a Priority 1 message from Admiral Quinn. It must have been important if the captain was being diverted from his mission with the Borg.
Our scouts have found an attack element of the Tzenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the closest, I'm sending you the intercept coordinates. The Rotaran and Core are both en route to assist you at high warp. Good luck.
Only ship available. Uh-huh. Arriving at system NGC 9835, the captain and crew would identify Tzenkethi ships, preparing to unload their protomatter ordnance. Martok would contact Jarrell via long-range communique to impress the importance of the battle.
The Tzenkethi fleet is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more within range that are not. Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price of their dishonor. That honor is yours. Teach them well.
The crew of the Cure class would fight with honor, the Peregrine starfighters launching, focusing on taking out those torpedoes. It would be close, but the ship would never be destroyed, and as they fought, they would destroy many vessels on the other side. They would valiantly defend the planet. Though, protomatter bombs would slip by, sensors not picking them up. Jarrell would order the ship to turn around and make for high impulse to stop the bombs. But they'd be too late. They would fail to save the planet. Even though they failed to protect the planet, it was uninhabited. The other planets would not have this attribute. The crew didn't have time to reflect on the failure. Dispatching the remaining Tzenkethi ships, the Akura would make for the system NGC 8118. Maximum warp.
An unfortunate loss, but the battle is not over. Tzenkethi forces have been spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe their target is a defenseless, inhabited world. The honor of defending it belongs to you. I trust you will not disappoint this time.
Upon arriving, the Akura would receive a hail from Captain Kumarke, who would also be arriving in the system with them.
This is Captain Kumarke. We're on our way to assist you.
She would offer to assist by taking out the protomatter torpedoes.
All right, we'll handle the torpedoes while you...
Not wanting what happened before to happen again, the Akura-class vessel would stay back. After it ensured the protomatter torpedoes were destroyed, the ship would swoop in, power up all of its weapons, and fire on one Tzenkethi ship, destroying one at a time before pulling back. It would then repair any needed systems, take out more protomatter torpedoes, and return back to destroy another ship. In what felt like at least 30 minutes, this game of cat and mouse would go on, but Captain Jarrell would be successful in destroying all the ships and saving the planet.
Kern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless targ. In the meantime, the Tzenkethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight with honor!
Go ahead. We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
Captain Kumarke would stay behind to clean up any stragglers, and Jarrell would make for NGC 10012. They would be alone for a small time and would have to fall back to ensure the planet would not be destroyed. Luckily, Captain Kumarke would ultimately arrive to take some of the stress off the Akura vessel. With the destruction of the vessels and another planet saved, even worse news would come. The Tzenkethi were committing the bulk of their forces to an attack on Bajor.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next target of the Tzenkethi fleet. Bajor. The intel checks out, so every available ship has been called to defend the planet. Even DS9 is being moved there to assist. The sooner you can get there, the better. Bajor must be defended.
So, the Tzenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Baktag. I fought and bled many times over DS9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians, and I will not let them fall to the Tzenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. It will be glorious.
So wait, they're moving the station. It's not exactly easy and wasn't a safe process when they tried it in the series. And what if the Dominion... You know, that's silly. Never going to happen. Good call, LaForge.
You made it. Good. It would be unfortunate if you missed the glory of battle after all you have endured. Captain LaForge has a briefing for you. Review it and prepare for combat. Long-distance scans show a large Tzenkethi fleet heading our way. They will test us, and we must not be found lacking.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a pretty impressive force to defend the planet from the Tzenkethi. Let's just hope it's enough. Our objective here is straightforward. Protect Bajor at all cost.
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Kapla!
Setting course and again pushing the ship to its limits, Jor-El would make for Bajor. The initial Tzenkethi fleet would be manageable. Jor-El and his crew would assist, helping to take out the ships. Deep Space Nine would handle the protomatter torpedoes, though one wonders, why wouldn't the Tzenkethi just circle around the planet and fire where DS9 wasn't? Oh yeah, I forgot guys, I do have some footage from my Borg vs. Dominion video that explains this quite well. Anyway, moving on. The fight would be going well for the Alliance, though Deep Space Nine would be taking the brunt of the damage.
Alliance forces, this is Commander Sarah Schminne on DS9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the next wave of Tzenkethi when they arrive. If you have the hands to spare, we could really use them now.
Jor-El would send over engineers and repair teams to assist, even though he probably needed them for his ship. After the engineers were beamed over, almost as if this was a designated event, a Tzenkethi battle station would warp in with a large Tzenkethi fleet. The Alliance, even though prepared, would be ripped to shreds. Even with heavy losses though, the Alliance would destroy the Tzenkethi fleet and disable the battle station. Because, of course, you would want the captain of the most valued command ship in the Alliance, and Martok, who was commanding the Alliance altogether, to do so. Jor-El and Martok would beam onto the battle station. Another wave of Tzenkethi ships would arrive to try to retake the battle station, and Alliance ships would fight valiantly trying to buy the captain and Martok time as the two attempted to disable the battle station's tactical systems. They would also have a final standoff with Captain Waram and, after killing him, attempt to take the bridge. Captain Jor-El would meet up with the traitor of the Tzenkethi, Captain Parr, and they would subdue Admiral Zin Taruk. The Tzenkethi would surrender, and now, time for blood wine.
Victory belongs to us! Let's return to our ships and get the necessary reports filed quickly. The Ferengi, who runs the bar on Deep Space Nine, keeps a particular vintage of blood wine in stock for me. And I intend to drain every last drop of his supply. Soon, we will celebrate. For tomorrow, we may die!
But this would be premature as feeds would start to come in. Feeds from the planets the Tzenkethi had tried to destroy.
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Tzenkethi. Something's happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
The Herc! We must return to our ships immediately!
Okay, so the Herc, the invaders of the Klingon homeworld who left a millennia ago, are basically like space slugs that burrow into planets and then they wait to reemerge and destroy everything? Okay? Not sure how to deal with this threat, Jor-El would reach out to Martok for his opinion.
I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Herc. So, this is the doom the Tzenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop.
And then they would get to killing. The Herc would focus on Deep Space Nine. Jor-El was ordered to defend the base and Bajor. And even though the commander of Deep Space Nine should ultimately be responsible, we all know that's not how this works. The Akira-class ship would go right into battle, putting itself between the Herc and Deep Space Nine. And it would be okay. Jor-El and his crew were slowly turning the tide, and Deep Space Nine was helping. Jor-El would keep Deep Space Nine safe, and then...
We've lost shields. DS9 is taking heavy damage.
Ponder if they would let him wear civilian clothes at the imminent court-martial he was about to get. Because God knows they'll find a way to pin this on him. With Deep Space Nine disabled, the Alliance would turn its focus on defending the Tzenkethi battle station, as it called for help, and keeping the Herc from attacking Bajor. This would probably be a Pyrrhic victory, but the Alliance could still pull this out. They were slowly whittling the Herc down. Not since the Dominion War had Bajor seen such battle. On that note, thank God they wouldn't have to deal with the Dominion
ships incoming. Are they attacking?
Oh. Well, this is great. The Dominion was here to start another war. Oh man, phew. To have a court-martial, Jor-El would have to be alive. Now, he and everyone on his ship would be killed in short order, along with the witnesses that saw him fail to, defend Deep Space Nine. So for all intents and purposes, all hail the conquering Dominion. But no, the Dominion would ally with the Alliance. The combined Dominion-Alliance forces would decimate the Herc. The Herc would not even have a chance. After the destruction of the Herc fleet, Jor-El would get a message from an old friend.
Alliance forces. I am Lord Ford. I bring you
battle.
greetings from the Founders. While it should be quite evident that we come to you in peace, I understand that my predecessor was a source of discord during her time here. Trust is important, so please, allow me to return the Alliance personnel we recovered from the battle station before it exploded, as a gesture of good faith. As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless existence is often challenging to those in the Alliance, but it really is my only goal in life. As to our presence here, the fleet has traveled here today to bring you a message, but it is not for me to deliver.
We have to talk.
Wait, what?
We have to talk.
Huh?
We have to talk.
It's hard understanding what you're saying. It almost sounds like you were recorded from a video and not actually there, nor an actual voice actor.
We have to talk.
What? Though actual communication and diplomacy with Odo would be outside the purview of Jor-El, he would ensure the cleanup was complete and then leave the Bajoran system. The Herc were a menace, but one that had been thwarted. But questions still remained. Were the Tzenkethi going to finally back down? Why had this Dominion fleet arrived? Had they seen the last of the Herc? But those were questions for others. Right now, Jor-El had to turn his attention back to the Borg and their ability to assimilate entire planets, using nanoprobes in the air. Something told Jor-El things weren't about to get easier.